Caleb, Concepcion, CATV Motors, back for another quick video. I'm like the worst content creator ever. I don't have my little like stand selfie stick thing for my camera. We're gonna go over the similarities and the differences of these two cars that I have in stock right now. So we've got a lot to unpack here, actually, a lot to compare. Even though they may look similar on the surface, they're actually very, very different from each other. Let's get right into it. So these two are brand new units, right? For one, the most obvious and glaring difference between the two, that on the left, we've got the E-Ray. All right, this is the E-Ray. On the right, we've got Z06. So already like a huge difference right there. You know, 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 and 6.2 liter V8 with the electric motors up front. That's the first huge personality difference between these two machines right here. Secondly, another important factor, convertible on the E-Ray, and we've got the coupe on a Z06. In my opinion, now obviously like a lot of people respect their cars differently, but for me, like if I were to get an E-Ray, I would probably get a convertible, just because it's more of like, this is more of like your high performance daily driver spec right here. Of course, a convertible is never going to be more ideal for the track than a coupe, right? And combined with the all-wheel drive with the electric motors, the 6.2 in there, I think it's very fitting. Versus the Z06. Now, a lot of people have convertible Z06s and they love them. Absolutely. For me personally, I would do a coupe on a Z06. So that's two very big differences between these two cars, right? We have, one's the E-Ray, one's the Z06. One's a convertible, one's a coupe. One's black, one's white. your third difference here. And then, so your other difference, actually, massive difference, is gonna be, we'll go inside the car for this one. Actually, we'll start with the basics. First of all, this one has a red interior, and this one's got black and blue. Okay, so these things, like I said, like these things are like, they look similar on the surface, but they're like polar opposites. You've got black exterior, white exterior, blue interior, red interior. It's like Z06 E-Ray. Coupe convertible. Yo, this is actually a 2025. You'll have your cup holder cover here with your drive mode selector here and all that, and no screen here, and your wall of buttons. This is what everybody's used to in these cars. I'm not offended by it at all. I love these cars for sure. And got the blue stitching and whatnot here too, which is cool. So this interior was available from model years 2020 to 2025. It's an awesome car. And then this right here, yep, so this is a 2026 right here. So this is the new redesigned interior, right? You got the same shifter modes and everything, but gone are the controls right here. Gone is the cover for the cup holders. You have your controls here for your drive modes, your front lift, front facing camera, stuff like that. And you have a third screen here, your performance screen. Oh, and you have like, you've gone as a wall of buttons. And you have like your buttons here. So what do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer this new 2026 layout without the cup holder cover, without the wall of buttons, with the buttons here, no more dial here, with the screen? Do you prefer this, or do you prefer the prior interior? What do you guys think, actually? To me, I don't think, like, it's not, one interior is not going to sway me from the other. This is probably easier to use as a first-time Vette owner, or if you just want to have something different than what you had prior. But I think that since I'm already used to the prior generation interior, you know, it's pretty easy to use as well. You know, it's not too crazy, and I don't think it looks bad. I never thought it looked bad at all. It's so crazy because these cars really, like, you know, to the untrained eye, they look so similar. They're the same car, but in reality, there's so many differences. I mean, the exhaust, right? You got the quad tip, the center exhaust on there, whereas you got the two on the side. But for 2027, it is going to be an option on every model. So you're going to be able to get the center quad exhaust on any model of Corvette, even on the Stingray. You know, this for 2027, everything is going to the 6.7. You're either going to have the 6.7 in Stingrays, Grand Sports, Grand Sport X's or the 5.5 liter in the Z06 ZR1 and stuff. And if it doesn't come standard with the center exhaust, you're gonna be able to option it from the factory, which is really cool. Some people already do that aftermarket, so now you're gonna be able to do it from the factory, which is pretty cool. Brembos, the carbon ceramics, sick. I think they both have carbon ceramics actually, that they do. So both, that's the similarity between these two cars. They both have carbon ceramics on them. This one's got a carbon roof, which at first glance you can't really tell, but it does have a carbon roof, which is freaking sick. So options, carbon ceramics, exposed carbon fiber rear spoiler, carbon flash metallic painted outside mirrors, black wheel locks, and that's pretty much it. Aluminum wheels, black lug nuts, visible carbon fiber removable roof panel with body color surround. So that brings the MSRP of this one to $156.75. This one has front adjustable lift, a carbon flash metallic high wing spoiler. So that's another difference too. This one has the high wing spoiler, this one has like the lower spoiler. Plus the surround, wheel gloss black forged aluminum, painted calipers, exhaust tips. Yeah, and the MSRP on this one is $136,715. For less money, you're getting an all-wheel drive hybrid Corvette on white on red. For a little bit more money, you're getting more drama, less displacement, higher revs, rear wheel drive, not all-wheel drive. Oh, and these are both 3LZs. That's another similarity. The mindset of the clientele that would purchase either or car is actually pretty different. And of course, I can't make a Corvette video without doing startups. Yeah, so that was a warm start because I had already started it up earlier and pictured it up to sell it. And then of course, got Z06. So much more personality, so much more like just rawness and just violence from the Z06 motor. The flat plane crank V8, man. That thing is freaking phenomenal. Yeah. You know, what would you guys pick? You know, like, because it's so different. It's like rear wheel drive, high revving violence from the 5.5 liter Z06. Or all-wheel drive, daily driver, summer aesthetic with the convertible E-Ray. Do you want like ease of use? This is like the epitome of ease of use Corvette with the speed, man. Like they're both, the power is not far off. 670 horsepower from the Z06, and what is it, like 650 from the E-Ray? I forget. Like, I'm personally more of a Z06 fan myself, but the E-Ray, like I've driven E-Ray on track, never drove the Z06 on track. I've ridden in the Z06 on track, driven the E-Ray on track. I've had numerous experiences with Stingrays and Z51 Stingrays and stuff like that. Rode ZR1 and ZR1X on the track. Shout out Corvette Academy. But yeah, man, what would you guys pick? Both of these are available now. Freaking sick cars. In fact, let me show you guys. It's freaking awesome. This one was built by Stephen Clark. Bowling Green, man. I was just there. I was just in Bowling Green a few days ago. Sick. Gotta go back, to be honest. It was freaking phenomenal. And yeah, your carbon wing. And yeah, so there's a lot to unpack here actually. A lot of questions. Z06 or E-Ray? Coupe or convertible? Rear wheel drive or all wheel drive? Natural aspiration or hybrid? Black or white? Blue interior or red interior? Front lift or no front lift? They both have carbon ceramics. Yeah, man, either which way. Any questions, guys, let me know. My phone's always on, my comments are always open, my DMs are always open. CSCV Motors, Caleb Concepcion, let's get it. We're getting a lot more Corvettes in stock as well. And yeah, man, what would you guys pick? What would you guys pick? If you're interested in any of these cars, let me know. They're available now.